So what's up, everyone? Odd Man 105, aka the Odd One here. And if you want piles upon piles of dirty, filthy cash littering your CEO office like I've got right here, then keep watching the video and I'll show you how to do it. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you guys find tutorials like this useful, then consider subscribing to become part of the Odd Ones. It's absolutely free and you can change your mind later. Don't forget to click the bell icon for future notifications. Leave a few likes while you're here because they all help out the channel a ton. And hey, while you're here, check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so this event week, it's all about vehicle import-export. And finally, after what seems like an eternity, vehicle import-export sell missions are paying double cash in RP. This means that for every top-range vehicle that you sell, you're making $200,000 in profit. The vehicle import-export business is one of the better single-player money-making businesses in Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion. Although it does take a little bit of work to get set up, once it's fully set up to work most efficiently, you guys will be making money hand over fist, and we'll discuss that here in the video. We'll also talk about the fastest ways to fill up a vehicle import-export warehouse. So, with that being said, let's begin. So, to access the vehicle import-export business, you'll need an executive office. So simply go to Dynasty 8 and Dynasty Executive. Okay, now during this event week, as of the making of this video, all CEO offices are on sale. So this is a great opportunity to purchase an executive office, not only for vehicle import-export, but for CEO special cargo as well. So the location of the office doesn't matter. Pick whichever office you can afford and select buy from. Now, in general, you don't need any of these extras to get your CEO office up and running. Now, so for example, the decor, keep that default. You don't have to spend any additional money on that. You get an executive assistant by default, so you can choose either between male or female. And of course, you get to choose your organization name. This is absolutely free. The gun locker and safe are optional. Don't waste money on either one of these. They serve no purpose, in my opinion. However, at a minimum, you should purchase the accommodations, which will allow you to set your spawn point at your executive office. It's very important. So when you're ready, simply click buy and you're off to the races. Okay, so next you'll need to purchase a vehicle import-export warehouse. So simply go to your SecuroServe terminal in your CEO office and have a seat and access the terminal. Obviously, from here you can manage all of your businesses, which are CEO Special Cargo, Vehicle Cargo, or Vehicle Import-Export, and Special Vehicle Work. We are concerned with Vehicle Cargo. Okay, so if you don't own a warehouse just yet, go to Vehicle Map, and you want to select All. This will show the location and listings of all vehicle import-export warehouses. Now, in general, and I say this with purchasing any property, it's never a good idea to purchase anything that's too far south on the map or too far north on the map. That will make source and sell missions that much more difficult. However, it's your money, purchase whatever you can afford. Now, you want to make sure that you purchase a vehicle import-export warehouse that's as close to your CEO office as possible. It's not necessary, but it'll make source missions that much easier. So I own this warehouse here. Let's go back to summary page. There we go. So I own the warehouse at La Mesa. This was one of the cheaper warehouses. And the problem with this location is that it's near a gang attack. So if you don't mind that so much, then this is a great location for a CEO warehouse. So as you can see, you can source vehicle cargo from your CEO office here. Now, if you own a terabyte, then I strongly recommend that you park your terabyte outside of your vehicle warehouse. This will make your source missions a ton easier. You won't need to return to your CEO office. You can simply stay here at your vehicle warehouse and source from your terabyte. And I'm going to demonstrate that here shortly. So let's go to the vehicle warehouse. Okay, so here's the vehicle warehouse. Now, the interior of all vehicle warehouses are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter which one you choose. Get the warehouse that you can afford. Okay, back here is your office. And right here is the most important part of your CEO vehicle warehouse, your ad hoc terminal. So this is where you will check the collections of vehicles that you have and where you will conduct sell missions. So access the computer. Now there are 3 ranges of export vehicles. You've got standard range, mid-range, and top range vehicles. Standard range vehicles are the least valuable and therefore sell for the least amount of money. And top range vehicles are the most valuable and therefore sell for the most amount of money. You want to ensure that you're only sourcing top range vehicles, and you do this by filling up your vehicle warehouse with at least 10 standard range, 10 mid-range, and 12 top range vehicles. And one more thing regarding sourcing vehicle cargo. You want to ensure that you're only sourcing vehicles with unique license plates, irregardless of the range of that vehicle. So in other words, you don't want to have any vehicles in your warehouse with the same or duplicate license plates. So let me explain. So these are the license plates of all of the vehicles that you've requisitioned. So you want to ensure that they're all unique, that there are no duplicates. Now here, as you can see, I've got 2 Pfister 811s in my warehouse. This is fine. You can have the same vehicles in your warehouse, but they cannot have the same license plates, okay? So make sure that all license plates are unique. If you have any duplicate license plate vehicles, export them, get them out of your warehouse. And once you do that, this will ensure that you're only sourcing top range vehicles. And let me take a second to reiterate something that I mentioned earlier. The fastest way to fill up your vehicle warehouse here is to simply park your terabyte outside of your vehicle warehouse and source vehicle cargo from the terabyte. That way, when you deliver vehicle cargo here to the warehouse, you can simply jump back in your terabyte and rinse and repeat, source another vehicle. This eliminates the need to return to the CEO office or go to your master control terminal at the arcade. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, we are ready to source a vehicle. So we're here in the terabyte. And one more thing about vehicle sourcing. Vehicle sourcing is done at random, so you can't select the range of vehicle that you want. That's all done randomly, so this is where it's important to ensure that you have 10 standard, 10 mid, and 10 top range vehicles in your warehouse. That way, you're only sourcing top range vehicles from here on in. So let's access the computer. Let's see if we can get lucky. And we want vehicle cargo. Yes, please.
So, this vehicle's been involved in an altercation of some kind. Cops are on the scene.
Yay,
Do
Z-type.
what you can, pick it up, and drop it off at the warehouse.
Okay, so this is going to be easy. Let's exit the nerve center. And for this source mission, we're going to use the trusty old cargo bob. If you guys don't have a cargo bob, you need to get one. This vehicle is a godsend for vehicle source missions and sell missions, guaranteed. And we got to go to Mirror Park, not too far from here. Let's go. Okay, so we're here. Oh, great. It's in the corner. So what we need to do is distract the police and get them away from that vehicle. Alright, let's land. Okay, when in doubt, sniper rifle. Try to avoid shooting the car if you can. Okay, that's got their attention. All right. Let's try to loot the cops, and we'll be right back. So we got their attention. Let's get out of here. Now, alternatively, you can call Lester to remove the wanted level. So let's do that.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
And cops are gone. So now technically the police should also be gone, so let's head back and take a look.
Dude, seriously?
Yep, that just happened. Okay, cops are gone. Oh, that dude's dead. Lost MC. Okay. Okay, be careful. Don't damage the vehicle. And just so you guys know, the Z-Type is the fastest sports classics car in the game. All right. Drop the hook. And we got the car, just like that. This is why you want the cargo bob, people. This thing is a godsend. Okay, let's take it to the warehouse. And all you have to do is fly over the yellow Corona ring and deposit the vehicle. Super simple, super easy. Boom, just like that. We just scored a top range vehicle. Let's go. Okay, so let's talk about vehicle cargo sell missions. Now, you can sell vehicle cargo at any time, but remember that you should only be sourcing and selling top range vehicles. Now, because I have a surplus of both standard and mid-range vehicles, let's sort by mid-range. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to export a mid-range vehicle. So let's select export. Now, you have several options for exporting your vehicles. If you're running with a crew, then you can export up to 4 vehicles at a time. But since I'm solo, we're going to export 1. Now, you can export a single vehicle, or you can export collections. So let's go to collections. Now, collections are basically multiple vehicles that are sold to a single buyer. And whether you're selling to a collection or you're selling by other means, your mission difficulty will scale with the buyer. So for example, the higher your commission bonus or your collection bonus here, the more difficult the mission. So in other words, you're more than likely going to be attacked during the sell mission. So that's something to keep in mind. But since we're not selling collections, we're selling individual vehicles, let's back out of here. Now we have a few options for selling our vehicle cargo. We can sell to a private dealer, a showroom, or a specialist dealer. You always want to sell to a specialist dealer. This will maximize your total commission in spite of the fact that you have to pay money out of pocket to modify the vehicle for sale. Now remember that mission difficulty scales with the buyer. So the higher the commission, the more difficult the mission's going to be, and you will more than likely get attacked. So for anyone out there without a cargo bob, let's demonstrate what to expect when you export a vehicle. So let's export another mid-range. Export, specialist dealer, yes please.
Get ready to work.
Okay, after what we put into this one, we don't want it to go wrong. Take the car to the sale, and if another crew comes after it, do everything you can to stop them.
Okay, that means we're going to get attacked, so you want to apply armor and get your heavy weapons ready just in case. Okay, let's go. Our target's 3.5 miles away. Thanks, Rockstar. Keep your eye on the lower left-hand corner of your screen. As soon as you see any red or NPC, enemy NPCs that is, show up, exit the vehicle. So let's drive slow. As a matter of fact, I'll get on the sidewalk just in case. There they are. Okay, remember, they spawn in 4 waves of 2. Okay, get away from the vehicle. And make sure you have good armor, ammo, and snacks. Anybody else? So that's the second wave. There should be 2 more waves. Yep, here we go. And ever since the recent update, the NPCs hit a lot harder than before, so be mindful of that. Okay. Job's done. And as you can see, the car is unharmed. Let's go. And we're here. No more NPCs around. Let's go. And just like that, super easy. Okay guys, and that's pretty much it, but you get the idea. Vehicle import-export is one of the better solo-player businesses in Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion. It can be frustrating at times, but remember that preparation is key. 10 standard range, 10 mid-range, and 12 top-range vehicles. That should be occupying your warehouse. That'll ensure that you're only sourcing and selling top-range vehicles. And if you have resources like the Cargo Bob and the Terabyte, use them. With these 2 vehicles combined, you'll fill up your CEO vehicle warehouse in no time, guaranteed. And with that being said guys, this video is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, aka The Odd One. And if you guys found this tutorial informative, then you know what to do. Smash that subscriber button, hit that bell icon, leave a few likes while you're here, and hey, don't forget to check me out on Twitter at OddMan105. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there.